Hello, hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Super Beauty here. That's right. I hope you guys are doing good. Hope the day's going well for you. Guess what, my people? I have a pick a card for you. That's right. Is everybody ready? I hope so. Let's get into it. This pick a card, my people, is going to be to kind of kick us off a little further into the new year. And what we're going to be talking about is your next move. Okay? What's your next move? What is your next move going to be? What's going to happen? You know, who's involved, if anyone? And really picking up on, the energy of you really stepping forward and making some changes for the new year. Okay? Making some changes for the new year. So what is your next move going to be, my viewers? I don't know. But I'm ready to find out. Are you ready to find out, my people? Let's get into it. So I have 4 piles already set out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And as you can see, each one has a dice on it. 1. This dice has a 2. This dice has a 3. And this dice has a 4. Okay? All right. So choose your dice and say, why are you using dice? You want to know why? Because that's kind of what you do in life, right? It's a roll of the dice. It's a gamble. And I'm picking this up because the reason I use this is because I was picking up that some of you need to really take a gamble here. Take some chances. You haven't been taking very many chances, and most people don't take chances, my people, because they don't want anything negative to happen. They don't want to take risks. They don't want to run into anything that isn't good. Nobody wants to. But upon no one taking risk, no one's really going any further in life. Your life is status quo. You're kind of living the same life every day. Nothing's changing for you, okay? What we want you to do is we want you to step out and enjoy your life. We want you to use what has been God-given to you and not just sit on it in fear. So we really want to know what your next move is. And we want you to move boldly. Okay? Have faith, step out, trust, and be open to the answers that you're receiving. Because these are to help you make some life-changing moves. Okay? This is to help you make life-changing moves, my people. All right. So as you can see, once again, we only have 4 piles. I only have 4 cards for each. I did not need a lot of cards for this. I was not feeling I needed a lot of cards for this. I'm just using the Light and Shadows Tarot, just one deck. I haven't used it in forever, and I said, you know what? That's it. That's the deck for now. So if you guys are ready, we're going to get into it. Who chose pile 1? What is your next move? What's gonna happen for you? What's the energy? What are we dealing with here? Those of you that chose the first one. We have the 5 of Wands, Justice card, the Star card, and the Hierophant. Oh, Justice card, and the Hierophant. Higher authorities, legalities, courts. What is your next move, pile 1? You've got fire, you've got air, and you've got a little earth. No water. So let's see. The Justice card says, we don't have any water here, but she says, I got all the water you need. Justice card says, I have the water you need. And the Star card says it too. That's usually in the archetype, the regular cards. It's a person standing in a pile of, standing in an ocean, right? Or like a lake, or she's standing in a big sea with 2 big pails on the 2 big vases on the original decks, correct? And she's in a whole ocean, and she is just bringing the water up and dropping it down, bringing the water up and because she's not working in a spirit of lack. She isn't working in a spirit of lack. She's working in a spirit of faith. I have everything I need. I'm not worried about the outcome. I'm not worried about what you do. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not worried about you taking anything from me because the universe is going to provide. That's the energy of the star card, right? So let's go further. What is your next move? What are you going to do? What's happening for you? Dice number 1. I do feel like you have some battles coming up. You've got some challenges coming up. If you're not already dealing with them. The first of the year for a lot of people started off with kind of a bang. And when it did, that means if you didn't finish something in 2023, 2024 set it off. Like you felt it on a really strong level. You couldn't sleep. It was with you when you slept. It was with you when you got up. You just couldn't avoid it. You couldn't shake it. And that's because there's something left for you to deal with, says the Five of Wands. You can't escape. You can't escape your problems just by leaving them in 2023. Did you guys get that? So for dice number 1, you have to deal with any old problems. You got to deal with it. You got to find a way to deal with it. You got to find a way to solve your issues, conflicts, problems, anything that plagued you. This is the year to find a solution for it and not just pretend like it never happened. Oh, it's 2024. Whoo, it's a new year. All the problems, poof, are going to be solved and they're going to go away, or I'm just going to run away from them and everything's going to be fine. No, you have to find a way to solve your issues this year. Okay, Power 1. And the Justice card is here. She's karma. Y'all know that. Okay, so she says, guess what? The Justice card says, guess what? You make your bed, you lie in it, right? You reap what you sow, you get what you give out, right? I always say that in my readings. That's my main definition for that card. So she says, listen, you still got some old karma that you're fighting with here. And that old karma comes from dealing with old people, old situations. Like I just said. Okay? And she says, what are you going to do about it? She says, if you stand up and deal with your problems the right way this year, you will get excellent results. The universe is with you, says the Star card. I got you. 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. See, just said don't run. The 7 of Wands isn't running. He's standing right there. He's not running. You can come at him all you want, right? He says, get at me. He says, get at me. Get at me, bro. Right, my people? He says, get at me. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I will face these problems head on. And see, the thing is, any problems that you have this year, Dice 1, you're going to solve them. And not only are you going to solve them, you're going to solve them with the help of the universe, as the Star card. The Hierophant is higher power. It's a higher power. It could be a pastor. It could be, minister, pastor, preacher, whatever you want to call it. It could be a counselor. Are you guys getting that? It could be a spiritual teacher. Also, the Hierophant could be church, could be religious leader. Whatever it is, it's a highly, highly spiritual person. It is like those gurus that you see when you watch YouTube now. I can't remember. A couple of them came up. One of them was really good. It was an Indian guy. But there's a couple of them that come up. Several gurus that are popping up. A lot of times they have answers, right? They've got those deeply, deeply spiritual answers to your problems. You need to be listening to that, because a lot of times those highly spiritual people are coming to give you an answer to your problem that really is an answer. I think some people take a lot of what they say for granted. They think that they are almost sort of up there and out of touch. They're not. And you really need to listen. If you are on YouTube frequently, it is time to find either a spiritual advisor, spiritual counselor. Also, the Hierophant could be a tarot reader, such as myself, someone that's seasoned in it. Are you guys getting that? Which, I've been doing it for a while, right? I'm pushing 10 years on the internet and doing personal readings, which I've done probably thousands of. So I do feel that it is time for you to face your problems head on. I cut the deck in half. I've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is what? She's intuitive. She's psychic. She's an empath. She has feelings and emotions. Some of you, it could be love. Whatever it is, it's a deep, deep feeling and well of emotions. Remember, I said the Star card was what? All the water that you need. Star card said there are no cups here, but the Star card said I have all the water you need. Remember, I said that earlier. that dice one. She said, I got all the water you need. The star card is a person standing in the middle of an ocean with two vials and they're just dipping the water in, pouring it out. That means they're saying, I can, when she pours the water out, my viewers, she's saying, I can use whatever I need. There's going to be more for me. She said, there's going to be more for me just like that. I have no fear. I can use whatever I need. She says, I can pour out those vases and fill them back up. Pour out those vases. So she's saying, pour out what you need. If someone else needs of you, don't be afraid to pour out in them. Don't be afraid to pour into them. Don't be afraid to help. Don't overdo it and don't give what you don't have. But the Queen of Cups on the bottom says it is time for you to really kind of open up your heart here. Open up your heart, open up your feelings, open up your emotions, open up your spirit. She's spiritual, she's psychic, she's emotional, she's intuitive, she's an empath, like I said. So it's time for you to open your heart as the Queen of Cups and really find what it is that you need to change this year. Problems, conflicts, Five of Wands, unresolved conflicts, arguments, relationships that did not resolve in 2023, doors that didn't get closed properly. They were still left open and there's still animosity and conflict. The Justice card says the right thing needs to be done this time. The Justice card says we got to balance this out. You can't do this anymore. Everything has to balance itself out. And the Star card says there's great hope for that happening. Great hope for that happening. The universe says, I am with you. I'm with you. I love how this person is holding a stone. They're holding something. It's like they're holding the sun, I believe. And they do have a lot of peace. The sun is pure positive energy. The sun is light. The sun is life, right? That's why we call the solar plexus chakra the solar plexus chakra. So I look at that as the sun. And then there's the star up there over them, right? Look at these two big energy. I look at that as like two big waves of energy coming off of them. So there's a lot of positive energy, said the Star card here for you. Are you getting that? A lot of positive energy here. A lot of hope. But universe is saying, I need you to have hope and faith and trust in me to resolve your issues this year. Face them head on. Dice one. Fearlessly. Do not walk in fear. Don't operate in fear. Don't run from anything. If you have to deal with a bill collector, I had a lot of them. I called everyone. I had several because I had, everybody struggles. Last year was a struggle for everyone. I called all of them. I said, listen, let's make a payment plan. Every one of them. Let's break a payment plan. What's the minimum that you'll take? Or what's a good amount you'll take? You see? Okay, line it up. They will work with you. Some of you, they will reduce that thing down to almost nothing. You see? The Star card says there are ways to resolve issues in a very positive, healthy way that will bring you into a very positive future. Are you getting that? So the Star card says there's a bright future for you here. Are you willing to do the right thing, says the Justice card, to get it? Are you willing to balance out all of the things that were left undone? Are you willing to face the problems and conflicts that were left over from 2023? Now, this reading is timeless. So if you are watching this in 2024, that's wonderful. That's a strong energy for you, right? Strong messages, right? The message is going to feel real strong. And even if you are watching this in a different year, it still pertains. My pick of cards are timeless. So the Hierophant, again, that is a promise. That is a higher, that could be your higher self, okay? The Hierophant represents God. It's like the higher self, the higher learning. It means that there's something that has a higher meaning. Okay? And again, it is spiritual, highly spiritual. Some of you may need to seek counseling, therapy, says the Hierophant. Some of you may need to talk to, again, a spiritual coach. I'm also hearing life coach. Some of you need a life coach to help you kind of work out and determine what the best course of action is for you. You need a life coach, okay? A life coach will be able to counsel you, and they will also look at your life and be able to tell you what needs to stay, what needs to go. They see the things. Sometimes when you're talking to counselors, they can see the things you can't see. So you think you know everything about your life, but when you deal with certain counselors and certain people, they can see things you can't see, right? They can say, oh, there's a there. What about that and that? And you're like, I never considered that. So they will help you line up and prioritize your life and deal with many different things. So some of you, it's going to be your higher self that needs to be tapped into, says the Hierophant. And the star card's telling me higher self. Also, the Hierophant says you need a higher power involved. Some of you need to pray more, says the Hierophant. Some of you need to tap into your resources. You need to be praying more, meditating. You need to really ask God for your help. Some of you, these issues are beyond just you fixing them. Are you guys listening? Okay. So I'm actually going to pull another card off the top. Yeah, see? Very nice. 3 of Cups. Very nice. So 3 of Cups, that's letting us know that it takes more than one. You can't do this. I just told you couldn't do it alone. Didn't I tell you that? So no, let's do a quick shuffle. Power 1, you can't do this alone. Okay, Dice 1, whatever we want to call it. This is not something I would recommend you do alone. The cards are saying no, don't do this alone. You need help. Okay? You need help. You need to open up and talk. The 3 of Cups says you can talk to a trusted friend that you really have faith in and believe in. And that you, or some of you need to talk to, again, someone of a higher power. It could be your priest, pastor, minister, rabbi, whoever it is. You need an opinion outside of yourself. Are you guys getting that? Okay? An unbiased opinion. Okay? You need that. You need someone to look at you and say, well, here's what I see. Sometimes you may need something more than a friend. That's why the Hierophant's here. Okay? Someone with real higher knowledge. Are you guys getting that? Because a friend sometimes our friends love us and they want the best for us. So they care about us. A lot of our friends agree with us, right? You know, so that's why I said you may need counseling, because you need someone to agree. You need someone who's just not going to agree with you just to agree with you. So you do need the support of friends and family, but you also need professional guidance, counseling, right? You need that to solve your problems this year. Don't try to do this alone. Some of you, your problems are bigger than you. They feel really big. They feel like you can't tackle them alone. This is the season, Dice 1, where you need to say, you know what? I kind of need help with this. There's a few of you out there you can do it alone. Let me shuffle here and see. But others of you, you need the guidance of someone that is more knowledgeable, professional, okay? Make sure that they are very godly. Make sure they are, the Hierophant says, make sure they are highly ethical. This is high ethics, right? Like the church, you know, is supposed to be highly ethical. Right, you see? All right, I'm going to get one more card and then we'll move on, Power 1. Power 1, you have a very promising year coming up. I do predict that the end of, look at this. What did I tell you? 6 of Wands. You see? See? You have a very promising year coming up. I predict that this year, the end of this year will go well. There's a lot of things that are weighing on you right now. You don't know what to do. I predict the end of this year, you're going to have a bunch of problems solved. A bunch of problems solved. We're going to put one more card and we'll move on. But please don't do it alone. And for goodness gracious sake, do not ignore problems any further. Ace of Pentacles comes right back out. What did I tell you? You have a very promising year ahead. Very promising year. Prince of Pentacles. Look at the bull. Ox, whatever you want to call it. You know, if it's old days, it kind of looks like an oxen. But a very promising year. Okay? They're strong. They're gentle. You know, believe it or not, they make good pets if you can make one. If you're in the wilderness, they actually are very gentle. They can, you know, some people actually can make a pet out of them. So, very promising year if you deal with your problems, if you deal with your conflicts, if you deal with your creditors, if you resolve conflicts with the help of people, with the help of others. You need a support system, Group 1. Don't just say, oh, I can handle it. I don't need to talk to anybody. I can handle it. I don't need to discuss this. Nobody needs to know what's going on with me. I can handle it. Nope, it's bigger than you at this point. Are you guys getting that? You need far more help than just you, okay? And you're going to have a very successful end of this year, okay? That is your next move. You need a support system and a big one, okay? What's your next move? Dice 2. fingerprints on my table, guys. Hold on. All right, so I had to get some of those fingerprints up. Group 2. Group 2, pile 2, dice 2. What is your next move? The Emperor. Queen of Wands. Wow. Opposite of group 1. Strength card. Yes, it is. And then the Moon. Pisces. Okay. What is your next move? What do you need to do? What's going on with you for this year? What's going on? What is your next? Listen, pile 2. Pile 2, you are far stronger than you think you are. You're not giving yourself enough credit here. You are far stronger than you think you are. I mean, you are powerful. You're powerful in your own right. You can stand and put up with you can deal with a lot. You don't need to live with a lot of people. You don't need a lot of people around. You're the opposite of pile 1. You can handle what life dishes out. You can. You can deal with life pretty well. I see you absolutely taking control this year. You are absolutely tired of status quo. You're tired of life as it is. You want to be, listen, pile 2. You're just tired. You know, Nine of Swords. You're just not going to sit another day stressed, anxious, depressed. You're not going to sit another day in the house with the doors locked behind you. You're just not doing it. Oh, the world's dangerous and there's all kind of stuff going on. You're like, I don't care. Look, I don't care about that. Like, you're not afraid. So, pile 2, you are ready to take the bull by the horns. Pile 1 had a bull in it, or like an ox. You're ready to take it on. You are fearless. You are fearless, powerful. You're very strong-willed. We've got Emperor Aries, Queen of Wands, Fire, Strength card, Leo, and the Moon, Pisces. A lot of fire energy here. Okay, so you must have fire or water in your chart. You have no idea what the future holds. You know, the Moon here, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't have a clue, and you're not even afraid. You're like, look, it is what it is. Come what may, bring it on, 2024. Like, I feel like you are literally telling 2024 to bring it the freak on. I'm not afraid what you bring. 2023 took me there. In 2023 took me there. It took me there. Okay? In a lot of different ways. It took me there. So why should I be afraid of you? I'm trained already, 2024. You can't do anything to me. You can't do anything to me that ain't already been done. You've been there. I keep hearing the Emperor say, been there and done that. Next. So you don't have any fear of what, the future holds for you. You have a plan. You have no idea how it's going to turn out, says the Moon. You don't have a clue how it's going to turn out. Like, the Moon is like the unknown. You're ready to just walk forward, but you don't know for sure how, you don't see very clearly because this is like muddy. It's dark. It's unclear. You don't know what life is going to bring for you, but you're not afraid. You're like, So I do see you taking big chances. Pile 2, you are changing your life in every way possible. You are changing your hair color. You are getting in shape. You're losing that freaking stubborn last 5 to 10 pounds. You're like, look, I am sick of these last few pounds sitting here. These last few pounds have been sitting on me for the past 5-10 years. I'm tired of it. So you are ready to lose the weight, get in shape, change your hair. Like, literally, many of you are seriously ready here to make some changes in your life. Big changes. You're not walking in fear. You don't know what it holds. The Moon has its own level of fear to it. But it's darkness. It's hidden. You can't see. It's the unknown. The Moon is, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I can't see. Something is blocked. It's like, it isn't the High Priestess who is psychic and can see the future. Did you guys get that? Did you guys get that? Okay. The Moon says, the Moon is one of those energies that can bring some fear in our lives. Because the Moon is the fuck around and find out card. It kind of has, It has that energy. The high priestess has that energy also. Okay. All right. It has that energy. But you want, I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen. Just F around and find out. How about that? Okay. You don't know what the result of this is. This could totally blow up in your face because it was unforeseen. You cannot see what's in front of you clearly at all. I see also a power too. You're dreaming. I see dreams. I see that you've been dreaming about a person. I'm picking that up. Let me just see what it is. Hold on here. You're dreaming about a person. You've been dreaming about somebody. I think either you want them and you are hoping that they want you too, or it could even be like an ex, but I feel like you're dreaming about someone. You keep having some type of thoughts and dreams because the Nine of Swords can be a nightmare, right? So you are having some type of dreams here. And some of them have been bad and others have not. Okay? And I think you feel something for a person, but you don't know exactly how they feel for you, but you are dreaming of them because the moon can be dreams. The moon actually does have psychic energy. It actually does. But the problem with the moon psychic energy is that it tells you what's coming. It gives you like little flashes or premonitions. The moon actually can do that. It gives you flashes and premonitions, and it gives you thoughts of what could be coming. But the problem with the moon is that it's self-delusional. You get come into play. So you'll get little flashes and little indications of what could be coming, or premonitions of what could be. You see, or what could be happening. And what the moon will do is it'll automatically allow your neurotic mind to take over and totally twist it. Are you getting that? The moon will let you get a little glimpse. Actually, it will let you get a little glimpse of the future because it is a little bit psychic. But what the moon will do is it'll let you get in the way. So it'll let you twist it. It'll let you add to it. Are you guys getting that? It'll let you take away from it. It'll let your imagination freaking run away with itself. So the moon comes up, you're imagine, you've heard when you were little, you're running away with it, right? You don't let your imagine get away. You're running away with your imagination is what they would say when I was growing up. There you go. You're running away with your imagination. That's what they'd say. That's because your imagination really is freaking taking this and running with it. Are you guys getting it? So your imagination will get a little glimpse. Your psychic energy will get a little glimpse of what's going to happen. And then your imagination will take it and run with it. You see, your imagination will take it and it'll run with it and it'll twist it. It'll add to it. It'll take away. And then it'll just be this jumbled mess. When you wake up and you go, oh my God, I had this dream. You see? And what was it about? Well, I dreamed I was flying from city to city. You see? And I had these gigantic wings and, I had pink hair. And it'll say, your mind will take away. So the moon will be all this sort of, it's those dreams that make no sense, those crazy dreams. Like I dreamed that I was in 1920 and I was dressed in all these clothes. And then all of a sudden I appeared on top of a mountain. And then, I was on top of it and there was nothing that helped me get on it. And I dreamed that I just walked down the side of a mountain in the middle of winter, on foot. And I never failed. You see what I mean? Like the moon will have you doing things in your dreams that are nearly impossible in real life. You see? Like we know that those things are possible in real life, but you will dream it. That's what the moon does. You will dream the things that make no sense. And they're impossible to play out. They're impossible to play out in real life. So the moon, again, it'll take something and run with it, twist it, and jumble it. That's why the moon is considered the card of delusion. You're adding to whatever it is that you see. You're dreaming out of your own self-conscious. You're dreaming out of your own subconscious, which makes you self-conscious, So it does play absolute tricks on you. It's when you really want to be with someone and you're dreaming of them. I dreamed that I saw my ex, and he was kind to me and he loved me and he took me out and we had a wonderful night. Oh, he just loved me, you know. When you're dreaming like that, you wake up the next day, that person still ain't talking to you. Did you guys get that? That's the moon is playing tricks on you. It plays on your desires. It plays on your wants and your fears, and it twists them. I dreamed my ex wanted me back. They called me, and we got married. You see, and we lived happily ever after, and I had his baby. Like, you wake up the next day, that person is still who they were, still not talking to you, don't want a thing to do with you. Are you getting that? You guys getting it? So let's go forward. I just wanted to give you an idea of what that was, but that's enough of that, right, my people? So anyway, pile 2, you are ready to actually take your imagination to higher heights. You're ready to take it by storm, and you're ready to take action in your life. You're changing your looks, your appearance, and you are ready to deal with whatever comes. The strength card tells me that you have what it takes to control your atmosphere around you. You can control it. You're ready to control it. You're ready to move to a new place. You're ready to get a new job. You're ready to either make new friends, go out and socialize with people you'd be afraid to talk to. So I'm going to tell you, Power 2, I see you literally losing the fear eventually and doing the thing that you thought you would never do. The thing you're like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. Oh, I don't know. I don't have the confidence. You do. You've got the confidence, the surety, the strength. You will literally talk to people who you never thought you would talk to. You're going to go out with that person. You never thought, well, I never thought I would go out with this person. I never thought that I never saw myself talking to them. I was too shy, or I was a wallflower. You're just going to talk to them. You're going to have confidence. You're going to stand up and go for what you want and probably get it. Let's go further. Okay? Look at this. Look. See? You are really drawing a good energy to you, Paul, too. Look at the Prince of Cups. Okay? Big, huge flower in his hand there. It looks like a flower. You're really drawing some energy to you. Your confidence is exuding. You're attractive. You're going to be good looking. You're going to lose the weight and be in shape. Some of you, it's going to take you 90 days and you're going to lose more weight than you thought you would lose. Like, I'm talking 30 pounds, maybe 40. You're going to drop weight, or some of you are going to tone up, or you're going to look the way you really want to look. I see you doing, some of you, facial exercises. Some of you are like, my eyes. Some of you are going to wear more makeup around your eyes. You're going to bring certain features out. I'm telling you, I see you guys really, and it's going to be natural makeup. The Queen of Wands isn't loaded down in makeup. That's just not her, okay? She's not. She's natural. She's just natural beauty. There's a little blush and a little mascara, to bring her natural beauty out. Your natural beauty, says the Queen of Wands, is going to shine so bright. Your confidence is going to come through. It's going to be irresistible. I see you being very irresistible and walking straight into the unknown. You will walk into the unknown, but you will do it fearlessly. I do see that you're going to draw unto you offers of love. People, friends, people are going to want to be your friend. People are going to want to be around you. People are going to want to be in your presence because you're going to draw them to you. It's something alluring about you. Also, the moon, I'm getting a lot of energy out that moon. I'm going to get a card over there. You're drawing people to you. So I cut the deck. I got the 8 of Swords. I got the 6 of Cups. So some of you, I was just talking about, remember I said you're dreaming about that person in your past? Okay? Okay. And the 8 of Swords is here. So some of you may feel the pinch of restriction and you're getting tired of it. You don't want to be restricted in life anymore. Let me shuffle. I see you breaking free of the norm. I see you being different. The Queen of Wands is eccentric, eclectic. Okay, she's different. She wears different clothes. Also, I'm picking up that some of you could be, I think there's new pronouns. It's they, them. Instead of he, she, her, him, it's like they, them, or just something like that. Some of you are literally going to be like stepping full into that. Like, this is who I am. Take it or leave it. You're going to step into it. Some of you may agree with that are watching. Others of you may not agree with it. I understand that. This is not a political channel. I'm just reading the cards and telling you what I'm getting. Okay. Some of you, you're going to step full into who you believe. Listen, Paul, too. You're going to step fully into who you believe you should be. Are you getting that? Not who everybody else thinks you should be. You're going to step fully into who you believe you should be. This is who I am. This is how I like to dress. This is how I want to wear my hair. It doesn't look like everyone else in society. I don't walk and talk like everyone else in society. That's the idea. Some of you are going to be like, that's the idea. I'm trying to stand out and be my own person. Okay? So let's go further. So, Paul 2, you are about it this year. You're taking control, so the emperor of your life. You're taking control. And also I'm picking up that you're going to really attract people to you. A lot of people are going to be attracted to your confidence. Just you being who you are, people are going to trust that. Something about you they trust because you're not afraid to be, you're not trying to be like everyone else in society and walk with the norm. Something about you wanting to be who you really are, that is attractive. People are going to look at that and say, she's so different. He's so different. He's an artist. Don't forget the page, the Prince of Cups is the artist of the tarot, right? That means you paint, you sing, you craft. It's the artist of the tarot, right? You're very artistic. You're also psychic and spiritual. That's a very spiritual person. Okay. So, Paul 2, you're about it this year. Telling you, you're changing a lot of things. You're changing a lot about yourself. 7 of Swords. Oh, okay. But other people are not. Okay, so listen up. You are going to change a lot about yourself. That's going to draw a lot of people to you. What it's also going to draw to you is people who are not like you. People who absolutely see, look at the Page of Cups and the 7 of Swords. Your confidence is going to shine through, Queen of Wands. Your strength and your control over your life. See, the Emperor looks like he has it all together. Are you getting that? He looks like he has it all together, right? He doesn't look like he struggles. He doesn't look like he needs you for anything. You know what I mean? He stands on his own 2 feet. He's quiet, confident. He doesn't need anyone. He's like, I'm good. I don't need to talk to you. I'm fine. So that strength is attractive, and that confidence, it's going to draw onto you people that are not confident, people that are not strong, people that are still hiding who they are, who they're afraid. I told you I was going to pull the card for the moon, actually. But this is going to lay here. I'm going to pull another one for the moon. I was going to pull for the moon. Sometimes I get distracted. I just do that. But I'm going to pull another one for the moon. Probably wasn't meant to go there. So I feel like you are going to draw people to you that are not as honest and strong and forthright. So the 7 of Swords, you're going to draw people to you who are not ready to be themselves, who are not ready to come out. Because I keep hearing the 7 of Swords say someone's hiding. They're hiding. They're running. They're running. They're afraid. And some of you, this is people that are in the closet, like we used to call it years ago, who are afraid to come out and be who they really are. They're still hiding. Even today, you would think today, with all the openness, no, this person's still afraid. They're in fear. They've gone back into their shell. And I feel like you're going to draw this person to you. They need to draw off of your strength, if that makes sense. They want to get close to you. Watch how you walk and talk and act. Watch how you live. Does that make sense? So they can borrow bits and pieces of if this makes sense, they're going to borrow bits and pieces of your personality, and that's going to help them become stronger. Are you guys getting that? And I know that's not good because, you should always be yourself, right? Because everyone else is taken. Are you guys getting that? Right? What's the saying? Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. You can't be someone else. They are all taken. But this person's going to come along and borrow some of you. They need some of your strength. They need some of you to get through in life. They're going to be right up under you. And what you don't know is that it is, okay, I cut the deck and here's what I got. I was getting ready to shuffle. So the 3 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Yeah, this person's hurting deeply. Air sign energy. Very much afraid. Very much in hiding. The moon also tells you that too. Remember the moon? I told you there's some things here that are hidden. And you're walking into the future and you have no idea what's coming. You don't know. The moon says there's a lot hiding behind that, right? A lot of secrets. Sometimes they're dark secrets. Did you guys get that? So someone here is hurting very much. They're in fear. Nine of Swords is living in fear. Okay. Also, the Nine of Swords is being alone, right? It's suffering in silence. Someone's crying inside. They cry inside. And you are going to show the way. Okay, how to? You're going to change so much this year. You're going to just pick up and do what the heck you want to do. It's going to be very attractive. Like, I'm telling you, you're going to pack, you know what? I want to live somewhere else. You're going to pack your stuff and look up and you're going to be gone. Like, where'd they go? They're gone. They moved to California, but it's too expensive and there's no way to survive out there. And everyone's leaving California. No one can make it. They went to California. Well, how are they making it? Are you seeing? You see? So they're going to wonder, how are you able to do what no one else can do? How are you doing it, Paul, too? How are you surviving? How are you able to live out there? There's no jobs. There's no opportunity. How is Paul 2 able to go do that? You see what I mean? I'm telling you right now, Paul 2, you are the leader this year. You are the leader in your life. You command it shall be as you say it shall be. And I want to say this carefully. Carefully. This is not someone that like prays a lot. This is not a very deeply. You are spiritual. You are very spiritual because the Page of Cups is here. But that's more like psychic. It's more artistic. Okay. You are more tapping into your own energy. You are like your own superpower. So it's the Emperor. You guys getting that? So for all of you that don't know, the Emperor is not spiritual. If you don't know now, you know. He is not spiritual. He is practical. He is like, look, the Emperor is the type of person that look at you and says, it is what it is. He's realistic, right? In terms of understanding. He's like, listen, you got to do what you got to do. You see what I mean? He's not the type that is going to pray when things go wrong. He looks for what he's called realistic solutions. You see what I mean? The Emperor is like, we got to figure this out. So you are the type, very practical. You figure things out. You cut out what needs to be cut out. You make the hard decisions. So it's a really, really hard decision that has to be made, Paul, too. You're going to make it. A hard decision, something that others couldn't do. You will hurt some feelings. The Emperor will hurt your daggone feelings. Okay? He says what needs to be said. Okay, I'm listening. I'm leaving. All right? You take care. Goodbye. Like, he's not concerned about, I can't worry about breaking your heart. I got job to do. There's things I need to do. And your feelings are not part of the equation. You see? I'm telling you. Like, the Emperor is his own level of heartbreaker. Wise, older, strong, kind of a know-it-all, but not in a negative way. Okay? Definitely a superiority complex. Definitely to be respected. Not playing games at all. Let's talk about the moon. The Hangman. Yeah, see? See? Oh my goodness. Okay. So you got some hanger-oners here. Look at the Two of Swords. You don't even see them. You're like, I don't even see. Like, you see them, but you don't see them. I mean, Two of Swords, you're just blocking everything out. You're blocking out negativity. You're blocking out stress. You're blocking out naysayers. You're blocking out anything and everyone. You're blocking out anything that's going to interfere with you heading down your path. You're just not about it this year, Paul, too. You're going to do what you need to do, regardless of who it affects and regardless of who, doesn't like it. It is what it is. You're not here for that. You're not here to be, the Emperor is not a people pleaser. You're not people pleasing this year, Paul, too. You're just not. You're not people pleasing. You're not kissing butt. You're not staying somewhere that you don't feel good anymore. You're sacrificing. How do you know? The Hangman sacrifices. One of the main things he does is sacrifice. Okay? One of the main definitions of the Hangman is sacrifice. For the good of something, right? The Hangman sacrifices for the greater good. Okay? So you're willing to sacrifice. People, relationships, jobs, anything. You're going to sacrifice it. And you're blocking out what doesn't serve you. You're not putting up with anything. You're not doing it. I'm actually going to get one more card. So pile 2, you're about it this year. You are tapping into your own power. You are your own, like, God. I hate to say that for any of you that don't like it, but I'm telling you what I'm picking up. You're standing in your own power. It's like you are your own God. You have like your own little God complex. You know, the emperor, he can have like a God complex, right? Like he's a god or a goddess. And you are tapping into your own power. Some of you are like, you know what? I have goddess energy. Okay? I'm tapping into that inner goddess. You know, the emperor's like, you tapping into your inner goddess. The empress, same thing. Tapping into that inner goddess, knowing who you are. The emperor says, I know who I am. You see what I mean? That's the person who says, I know who I am. Don't come telling me who I am. I know who I am. You know, for those of you that maybe perm your hair or relax it, if you're African American or black, or whichever you want to call it, you're going to start wearing your natural hair this year, Queen of Wands. That's also the Queen of Wands. You're going to wear your natural hair this year. I don't care who doesn't like it. I'm not permanent pressing it, and I'm wearing my natural hair. I'm going to moisturize it, comb it, pick it. You know, I might put a little color, some of you are saying, but I hear a lot of you say, I'm wearing my natural hair this year. Okay? I'm not doing that no more. This year, cutting out food that's not right for me, says the Queen of Wands. Organic only. Not doing GMO this year. Not doing it. Queen of Wands, Emperor, I'm not. And these are big changes. Some of you, it's going to take a lot of willpower to keep these changes up. Cutting out the chips and the junk food. And the strength card says you're ready for it. You can handle it. The strength card said you can handle the urges. Because you know how oh God, I really want a piece of pie. Like, you know how you start craving? Those cravings hit you. And you're like, well, let me just get a couple cookies. Or I'll just get some pie, you know, some ice cream. Or, you know, some chips. Nobody will know. I just got to give in to those cravings and those urges. The strength card says you will fight your urges this year. And you will handle them like a boss. This is the year you will level up your lifestyle, your looks, your health, the people around you. You're going to deal with them. 7 of Swords says you're going to attract all kinds. Okay? Lovers, Page of Cups, and haters, 7 of Swords. Y'all heard what I said. You're going to attract all kinds this year. You're going to be strong, and your prowess is going to be attractive, and you are going to attract all kinds. Let's get one more card for you. That's the one. 2 of Swords comes out anyway. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care. Look at this. 10 of Wands. Who's that on your back? Who's that on your back, 10 of Wands? Look at that little person. Look, he's already carrying wands. There's a whole person on his back. Little black figure. Some of you got the monkey on your back. What's going on? So look at this, 7 of Swords. Who is this? The 10 of Wands says you towing the line. Did you hear that, pile 2? You're towing the line. You're going to do everything you got to do to make your life better. If it's hard, you're going to take it on. You're going to deal with it. You're dealing with it. And look at this. Somebody hitching a ride. Someone that can't stand on their own 2 feet. If they were, they'd be down here like you. You see, hitching a ride. Watch out for hitchhikers. Watch out for those who are, when you're on your journey and you're doing the hard part, you're eating right and you're fighting your urges and it gets hard and you say, I'm not eating that. That's what I've been doing lately, my people. I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm not eating that. Go to the store, you can get yourself chocolate chip ice cream, my favorite. I'm not eating it. Not buying it this year. Nope. What are you going to eat instead? I don't know. A couple teaspoons of sherbet. What are you going to eat instead? I don't know. Chop up an apple. Dip it in some peanut butter. I'm not eating that. So you got something that's following you here. Something that's following you that isn't good. Somebody that's kind of seeing your progress and they want to sort of hitch a ride and kind of hold you back. And, you know, the funny thing is, you know, look at these black legs here on this 7 of Swords. It's like, you know, and this person, it kind of reminds me of this person here. So I want you to be careful. Because you're going to do very well in life. You're going to be strong. This is your year. Powerful. Changes. You're taking it on. Changing who you are. I see a complete level up. The Page of Pentacles isn't even here. That's my level up card. I see a complete level up. You're changing everything. You're gonna be unrecognizable after this. I'm actually gonna pull one more card for you. Unrecognizable. Three of Cups is on the bottom. Your social life is going to improve. Yeah, you're gonna level all the way up. It's gonna be very attractive. The Star card. This is good. Okay. Total level up. Star card. Future looks bright. What you want, you can have. You do believe in the power of the universe, I heard the Star card say. You do believe in the power of the universe. The Star card is telling me that. You believe that the universe can give you what you want. The Star card means the universe can give me anything that I want. I believe it. You naturally trust and have faith in it. And you're not scared and dragging and weak and fearful. You're in control, says the Emperor. You're stable. Right? And what attracts stability? The Seven of Swords, the unstable. What attracts faithfulness, long-term, honesty? Dishonesty. Are you guys hearing that? What attracts boldness? Out there, Queen of Wands, Sun card energy, sunflower, represents the sun. What attracts that open, beautiful, bold energy? What attracts that Queen of Wands? Darkness, Moon. Hidden things, what you don't know, what you can't see. Right? Opposites attract. So for all as amazing as you are, don't be surprised if you attract something along the way that you don't see right away. Okay? Somebody is just gonna latch on to you because you're amazing, you're strong, you're attractive, you're everything. Also, Pile 2, I want to tell you something. Some of you, I heard the word transitioning, so some of you may be transitioning. I'm not saying I do agree with it. I'm not saying I don't agree with it. This is a reading. We read what the cards say. Please hear that. Right, my people? We don't judge here, right? This is a judge-free zone. But some of you keep hearing you're transitioning and you're changing so much about yourself. And some of you, you're transitioning into like death card. You're transitioning. Well, death card could mean that too. Some of you, you're literally transitioning who you are. You're leveling up and changing who you are in your appearance and your looks. Others of you, you're doing actual sexual transitioning, right? And whatever it is, it's going to be such an amazing like glow up, and it's going to be like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? People are going to look at you like, oh wow, like it's going to be breathtaking. That you're going to attract those again who are deeply in fear of doing that, and they mean you harm. I'm telling you right now. You guys hearing me? So please be careful. Please be very careful. You know what they say, right? Keep your plans secret. Level up in silence. Don't tell everybody everything. You saw the Two of Swords, right? Don't tell everybody. Sometimes you just got to pop up and be it. Are you guys getting that? You see? Look at the Two of Wands. You got to... Don't let them know which way you're going, Two of Wands, right? You can't tell them. It's like, you don't know which way you're going, Two of Wands. You can't tell everybody everything, okay? You got to, okay? All right, let's go forward. I hope that made sense. Let's go to Pile 3. What's going on with you, Pile 3? What is going on with you for this year? And again, this is timeless, but really we're tapping deeply into this year too. Dice 3. What's going on with Pile 3? The King of Wands is reversed. The Four of Swords. The High Priestess. Pisces energy. Cancer. And the Prince of Swords. If you don't slow down, you're going to crash and burn. You've got to get some rest. You're completely overwhelmed. You need to rest. It is time to take an absolute sabbatical. Turn off the phone. Turn off YouTube. Turn off social media. Turn it off. You need an absolute sabbatical. You need to clear your head, I'm hearing. You got to do like a purge. You got to clear your head. You got to clear your thoughts. Page of Swords. That's information, the news. Right? That's the news. CNN, Fox News. Right? whatever channels you watch, right? It's CNBC, you guys name it. You are completely burnt out with life. It is time to take a break. It is time to rest. The King of Wands is a very strong, active person. But when he's reversed, he's inactive. And whatever he's doing, you better believe it isn't good for him. The King of Wands reverse can be a couch potato. Like I said earlier, sit on, that junk food, buddy. Tastes good going down, but it sure is bad once it gets through that flesh. You are what you eat. Did you guys get that? Right? So it's time for a break. It's time for a sabbatical. I'm hearing pile 3 is time to go. You need to it's time to go away for a minute. You've got to really slow down, tap in. And I need you to listen to your intuition here. I need you to really listen to what your spirit has been telling you. Your spirit has been trying to tell you to take a break for a while. And I feel like you haven't been doing it. It's like you gotta go, you gotta do this, you gotta pay the bills, gotta clean, gotta cook, gotta take care of the family. Gotta work, and you gotta do all this work, and work, it seems like it's speeding up and it's speeding up and it's speeding up, and you feel like, the work feels like it's speeding up, but you feel like you're slowing down. You don't feel like you can keep up with life anymore. Like you're in the movie Coal Miner's Daughter, which I love. Loretta Lynn, the late great Loretta Lynn, had her best friend, country music royalty, Patsy Cline, say to her one day, I remember this so distinctively in the movie. She said to her, little girl, you gotta run. She said, little girl, you gotta run your own life. And I never forgot that line in the movie. When I watched that movie, I never forgot that. And then one day when Loretta Lynn was on stage, everything just started catching up with her. She was an old young country gal, right? She like a country bumpkin is what she liked to she would kind of refer to herself that way. She was like a country bumpkin, and young and naive. And she got married to her husband, as you guys all know the story, right? Little Lynn. And she went on stage one day, and remember, she just was like, that's it. That's it. And she waved her hand and just stopped everything. And she said, gotta tell y'all something. Remember, she said, I can't do this. Like everything folded in on her. She didn't know where she was. What city are we in? She said, what, they were just running. And she said that day, Patsy Cline said to me, little girl, you got to run your own life. And she said on the microphone, but my life is running me. And then she just kind of phased out after that, And then she collapsed. This is the King of Wands reverse 4 swords. So I feel like you need to turn inward, says the High Priestess. It's time to rest. I think life's running you. And I think you're not listening to the cues that your body's giving you. But I can't do it. I got to pay these bills. If I don't pay them, no one will. Understandable. But guess what? Either it's going to collapse now or it's going to collapse later. Take your pick, pile 2, which is going to be. Either it's going to collapse now or it's going to collapse later. You said, well, that's not good to say, Super T Reader. Yes, it is. And I'm going to tell you why. Because this is burnout. This is your adrenal glands always on high alert. There's no time for your adrenal glands to replenish. You're always running on adrenaline. Your adrenal glands have not had time to replenish, right? Those glands have not had time to replenish themselves from the last run. Because your adrenal glands, the adrenals are like hormones, similar to like hormones. And It secretes itself in time of emergency. Oh, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. It secretes it. Get up. If you're in the bed sleeping sound at night and the smoke alarm goes off and you jump out of bed, that's your adrenals. That's like they need to wake you up in a rush. You get a nice boom hit of adrenaline rush. And that hormone is released in the moment to wake you up, to give you enough energy to go do what needs to be done. You see, it's just that hormone just wakes up and it doses the brain and let's give you, boom, a hit of adrenaline. Because you got to get up and go. There's an emergency, correct? That's fine. But once the situation's over, you're like, ooh, that was terrible. That was a close call, right? Then you're supposed to calm down. You see? It's only supposed to hit you enough for you to get up and do what you got to do in emergency situations. But some of you, your adrenal glands cannot replenish themselves fast enough because you've been running on high for so long that you've completely burnt your adrenal glands out. So the King of Wands reverse. You say, how do you know? Because it's a King of Wands reverse. It's a King of Wands reverse. That's how I know you completely burnt your adrenal glands out. That means you used every ounce of your strength that your body is giving you. Some of you, your iron level is really low. It's time to take some iron pills. You need to slow down. I need to see some greens here in your diet, some green shakes. Some of you need to take off. I've been off work for weeks. I took off. I can't worry about what it's going to do. But listen, right? That's what Security Reader's doing her work. Listen, it's time to take off. I'm done with college. If anyone out there, for everyone out there, that wonders why I haven't posted very often, because I had some lot going on. Now that I've officially completed college, okay? So now I have time to do my readings. And I'm slowing down with work because this is what I want to kind of devote my energy to, right? So you have devoted so much of yourself to everything else, pile 3, that you have not devoted nearly enough time to you, to your mind, to meditation, to your health. Your mental health is suffering. Page of Swords. Information overload. Prince of Swords. I'd rather see that reverse. That would be like spies or like pages. Think of it as the Page of Swords. So basically, when it's reverse, that means there's something you don't know. I'd rather see that, believe it or not. But right now, the Page of Swords, and look how he's just flying in. Looks like an eagle he's on. If you're in America, American eagle, right? We're inundated with the news. Every 5 minutes, breaking news. Wait a minute, that used to be, once a week you'd see breaking news. Remember, years ago, you'd see breaking news like once a month or just, you wouldn't see it every day. Now that red banner, those red letters, breaking news, breaking news. It just pops up. You never get a break. Because the Page of Swords is news, information coming to you. You're always in the know. There's never a season where you could just rest. Okay? So it's constant news. You're inundated with news all the time. And that eagle looks just like what represents America. So if you're American, you know that we are completely inundated with news. I will straight tell you that. We never get a break from it. So some of you need to reset your feed on your phone. Okay, I'm going to say this. You absolutely, need to reset the feed on your phone so that it only will pop up certain things. You need to tell your feed, I only want to see this, I only want to see that. Like go and rearrange it. There's things that you don't need to see anymore, pile 3. They're burning you out. Some of you are falling asleep with the phone in your hand. You're not resting. And this reading says it's time for a break. You need to take a sabbatical. And sorry guys, I'm hiccuping. Drinks water. It's kind of funny. Okay, so I'm also getting that you need a long sabbatical. Some of you need to go away for like weeks. Weeks. I can't afford to do that. Get a cheaper place. Get a cheaper car. Do something. Because this cannot go on. You're overrun. Okay? And you really need rest. Your body's tired, King of Wands reverse. Some of you can't brush your teeth when you get home. Some of you, you're doing so much. King of Wands reverse. You haven't brushed your teeth. You haven't washed your face. You haven't tied up your hair. You've done nothing. You just go to bed. Did you floss? You didn't do anything. Just you've been on the internet all day, and then you fall asleep with the phone in your hand. You didn't take time out to do anything for yourself. And this reading says you need a break. Your body's tired, King of Wands reverse. And the Four of Swords says it's time to be quiet. You need quiet around you. Go in the room and shut the door for a while. Are you guys hearing that? Quiet. No conversations. No conversations. You need time to listen, says the High Priestess, to God. Listen to your higher self. What is your intuition telling you? Some of your intuition has been begging you to listen to it. And it has been begging you to make some changes in your life. And you're like either afraid to do it or you don't think you can do it. I'm going to get another card here. But you can and you must in order to survive. You need rest, sleep, healing. Oh, Queen of Swords. Talk about it. Okay? Absolutely. Absolutely. The Queen of Swords puts up boundaries. You guys know the main definition of the Queen of Swords is boundaries. If she says anything to you, she is not going to waste her time babbling. Maybe the Queen of Swords reverse might say a bunch of things out of anger because she's triggered. But the Queen of Swords upright, she's going to tell you what you need to hear. She is a woman of few words if she chooses to be. And also the Queen of Swords, she says, listen, here's the deal. I'm not available for a while. She puts up boundaries. Are you guys getting that? I'm not going to be available from this time to this time. I'll see you afterward. Anybody just come in and break that boundary, you got to deal with them. Queen of Swords is telling you, you got to put up some boundaries. She is the card of boundaries, limitations, blocking. She's excellent at blocking. Don't try her. Okay? Okay? Queen of Swords is about it. Let's just get a good look at her here for this day. She's got a face on her and a face on her chest. Uh-oh. Doesn't mean she's two-faced. I don't know. But she's sitting there. Look at this. She's got a head in her hand. Headhunter. Are you guys getting that? Maybe that's what the head on her chest is. She's a headhunter. She takes no prisoners. Did you guys get that? You see? She takes no prisoners. Not taking any stuff from you. You see? Some of you got to stand up and say no. Some of you are not saying no enough. You're not saying no. You're trying to say yes to everything and it's burning you completely out. It's making you physically sick. And mentally. You're going to end up in the hospital to the Four of Swords. You have to put up boundaries, Queen of Swords. It is time to say no. I cannot do that. I'm sorry. Can't do it. Five of Pentacles flipped right out reversed. Okay? Five of Pentacles came out reversed. Why is the Five of Pentacles coming out reversed? But the Five of Pentacles reverse is coming out to say, see, the Five of Pentacles is sickness. It's loss. It's lack. How you going to give somebody something, Five of Pentacles, when you don't have it for yourself? Five of Pentacles. Okay? Just at a loss here. You don't have enough. Just out there in the elements, struggling. Some of you just gave it all away. And you didn't have enough for yourself, but you gave it away out of guilt or gave it away out of obligation. What about you? What about you and yours? What about you and yours? Is that okay to think about? Is it okay to think about yourself? You've been made to feel like you can't think about yourself. Five of Pentacles reverse is going to get better. Five of Pentacles reverse is your health improving. Five of Pentacles reverse is your finances improving. It is your overall situation improving. If you need something and the Five of Pentacles reverse comes up, you're getting your needs met. You're finding a way to get your needs met, okay? You got to meet your needs before you meet anyone else's. Hierophant tried to come out. You got to meet your needs before you meet anyone else's. Pile 3. You have to. Say no, Queen of Swords. Put up boundaries. Take a break, Four of Swords. Some of you need to go. Some of you need to get some treatment. I'm gonna straight tell you that. Some of you need some serious treatment here. You need some treatment. Some of you need some treatment. The Four of Swords is treatment. You might need medication, I don't know, but you need some treatment. And what I mean is, you need to go to the spa. You need a back massage. You need a deep scalp massage. You need to see a beautician and have her do a deep conditioning treatment, a deep scalp massage, really deep condition that head. Some of you need to go to a massage therapist, work out those kinks and tight muscles and work out that stress. Others of you need to go to like maybe a meditation resort and retreat and you got to get away. Some of you need to go to like a day spa, or you need to go to one of those spas where you stay there, like those little cottages, you know, right? You run those little cottage things, you know. You need to go away to one of those. You stay there. You need to book 3 days and stay there, you know, where they bring you your food and, you know, just the whole thing. You need to get away from everyone for a while. You can't do anything, Pile 3, anymore for anyone else. You've done enough. You have about run yourself to death for these folks. Now, the only people that you need to constantly take care of, let me get that out the picture, that can't take care of themselves, of course, would be children. Children are not in a position to take care of themselves, like young children, 18 and under, okay? Well, 17 and under. If they're 18, they're of age. And they just need certain things from you, right? Otherwise, if they're old enough to care for themselves and they're responsible enough, and if it is legal for you, you need to go away for a few days. Make sure there is some adult supervision, and you need to go away. You've got to take some time away. Okay? Just take a break from it. It'll do you some good. You'll be a lot better off. But you got to say no. That's your next. What is your next move? Say no. You're overdoing it. You're tapped out. Some of you, your blood work is a mess. Hormones are different, are a little bit fluctuating. Blood tests are off. Some of you, your iron is low, like I said. Some of you, your thyroid isn't functioning right. I'm telling you, it isn't. And others of you, the stress is killing your body. It's like your blood levels are trying to tell you that your body is not getting enough of what it absolutely deserves. You got to give yourself some rest. You got to say no, okay? And things will improve. Five of Pentacles reversed, okay? You got to say no. What you have is for you and yours. And you even if your children are asking for something, if you can't give it to them, say no. I can't. I don't have it. I can't give it to you. Maybe later. Maybe when I have more money. Let's do this instead. Offer alternatives. Here's what we'll do instead. You don't buy something you can't afford to buy them because all the other kids have it. PlayStation's $400. Everybody got one. I'm the only one that got one. Then you're not going to have it. Read a book, okay? You see? I can't afford it. Some of you, you're putting yourself out there trying to afford things and do things for people you can't do it for. Pile 3, your next move is to say no, pull back, delegate some responsibilities, delegate these responsibilities. Let whoever is in this with you, let them learn to do some things for themselves. Stop trying to do everything for everyone. Let me get another card. Let's look at the Prince of Swords. You got to stop because it's killing you. You got to stop. And the worst thing is if you continue to do it, they're not even going to appreciate you for it. If you overdo it and you continue to give and you know you shouldn't have, they won't appreciate you for it. Okay, we'll take that top one. Well. If it isn't the Four of Cups. Look at that crab. Look at that Cancer energy. If it isn't the Four of Cups. What does the Four of Cups do? Withdraw. What does the Four of Cups do? Stop helping you, withdraw, pull away, not interested in what you have to offer? Are you guys getting it? See, I told you. Prince of Swords, Four of Cups, told you. Four of Cups says, turn off the news. Four of Cups, stop watching it. This is disinterest. I'm not interested. Thank you, but no thank you. I don't want it. Okay, told you. Four of Cups. It's time for you to. Four of Cups is. I need to like. Pull these over a little. Four of Cups is definitely not interested in what you have to offer. Did you guys get that? Not interested at all. And is that the Death card? The endless dance of death? See the skull and bones on the left and the black figure on the right. And all those faces back there. Very neat looking card. Is that the Death card? Time for some things to end. King of Wands reverse, Death card. Something needs to change. Or you're going to be severely affected by this year. Okay, we're looking at some real problems here. Headache, backache, sore legs, restless leg syndrome. Okay, we're looking at some carpal tunnel syndrome. Look at the knife going into the wrist here. Look at the carpal tunnel syndrome. Look at that. Neck pain. Headaches. Back pain. Lower back going out. You see that? Look at the sword going into the legs. Charlie horse. Look at that. You guys know what I'm saying. This person is hurting all over. Everything is affected. Just damaged. Damaged goods. Just knives everywhere. Ten of Swords is like, I am just out. I'm Ten of Swords is I'm tapped out. I'm tapped out in every way possible. There's nothing left of me. Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. Okay? Life is killing you. And you gotta say no. Some changes have to occur. Some of you need to take 2 days off in a row. And one of those days, you need to sleep for like 10 to 12 hours straight. Turn the lights off and go on. That's what I did on my vacation. I literally laid down and slept for like 10 to 12 hours. Just slept. Drank a huge glass of water. Right? I mean, huge. All I did was just get up and pee and go back to bed. Go pee, go back to bed. Right? And I slept for 10 hours. I literally slept until my body said, okay, we're ready to get up. No alarm. No. So something has to be cut out of your life here. You're overdoing it. Now, the High Priestess here is your higher self, all-knowing, intuitive, smart. She knows what's up. And the High Priestess has been giving you little bits of knowledge. She's trying to tell you something. She's your gut instincts, your crown chakra. So that means you kind of knew something all along was going to happen here. Maybe you just said, I got to keep going because people rely on me. That's okay, Power 2. But what are you going to do for you? What about you? You cannot help anyone else, Five of Pentacles, until you help yourself, Queen of Swords. It just is what it is. It's the law of the universe. Right? Preserve thyself first is what my mother told me. First law of the universe, my mother said. Preserve thyself first. I remember when my mother told me that. And if you don't preserve you, you're not going to be here to help anybody else. You'd be surprised how people could do without you. You'd be surprised. Just go away for a little while and walk back in the house and see everybody talking and socializing and eating. And you're like, dang, it's like I wasn't even gone. Did y'all miss me? Like, you know what I mean? They will adapt. Just try them. Okay? Okay. We have the Hermit. There's the candle lighting his way. The Hermit takes a sabbatical, goes away, distances himself. He's unavailable. Okay? He disconnects from society, detaches. He's got to go find himself spiritually. He goes in search of the Hermit goes in search of spiritual knowledge. Not the news page of swords. He goes in search of spiritual knowledge, which the high priestess will help him get if she's open to it, which she's upright. You are open enough. But you're too blocked. You're too inundated with everything else in your life. King of Wands reversal. You can't focus on what's right for you. Let's get a card for the middle and we'll move on. Okay? Let's get a card for the middle and we'll move on. You got to think about yourself, pile 3. It's okay to think about yourself, Queen of Swords. Be a little bitch sometimes. Did you guys get that? It's okay to be a bitch sometimes, Queen of Swords. And the reason being is because sometimes she is doing what she has to do to preserve herself. She'll tell you no. Oh, well, I can get the grumbling. They don't like it. And she's here to live another day because she knows how to say no. Think about the people that didn't. Are these going to shuffle? There we go. Okay? Think about the people who didn't say no, who couldn't say no, who burnt themselves out, who killed themselves. And if they weren't appreciated for it, then later they're resentful. I did all this for you, and you don't appreciate it. And they're like, okay, you see? So sometimes people don't always appreciate everything you're killing yourself to give them. You see what I'm saying, my people? Sometimes you're killing yourself, to give things to people and they don't appreciate it. So you got to put yourself first. This one's sliding off. We'll take it. Well. Is it if it isn't the 9 of Wands? Well, I mean, if this reading isn't telling you something, my people, literally, we got the Queen of Swords, we got the Death card, we got the 4 of Cups, withdrawal. Stop showing so much interest in people that aren't showing it in you. Don't give people what they're not willing to give to you. Even though the 4 of Cups, somebody is giving you something. The 4 of Cups says you got to refuse what some people are offering. You got to turn it down. You got to say no to invitations. You got to say no. You got to piss some folk off. And is that the 7 of Wands on the bottom? You have to defend yourself and defend your reasoning for it. Why not? Because I need rest. That's why. Why can't you work extra? Because I don't want to. I don't want to. I put in my hours. I'm not doing anymore. I'm going home. Well, it's 5 o'clock and we really need you for another hour. Well, I appreciate that. I could appreciate that you like to have me here, but I'm going home. I'm going home. Okay? I'm going home. All right? Go home. Don't put in any extra time. Live off the money you're making. Okay? The King of Cups says those that mind don't matter. And those that matter don't mind. King of Cups says, oh, I don't mind. Oh, you need to leave? Okay, I understand. I don't mind. You look like you're tired. You don't look like you feel good today. You better go home. Get some rest. Take some medicine. Get under the covers. Get some soup. You come back tomorrow. If you need another day off, you let me know, okay? Are you guys getting that? That's the King of Wands. That's the King of Cups. You need some more time off? Okay. It's all right. Just, stay off another day. If it's Friday, if you're sick Thursday, don't come back tomorrow. Don't come back Friday. Come back Monday. They give you a 3-day weekend. You see? And then you could really have a chance to recuperate. The King of Cups says, that's okay. Take care of yourself, all right? You see? So you're going to have to learn to deal with the people that care and get away from those that don't. The 9 of Wands, guard yourself. Protect yourself. 9 of Wands is the card of what? Taking a break. 9 of Wands is the card of what? Taking a break, stopping, taking a sabbatical, and then you pick up and keep going. But the 9 of Wands will stop for a minute. Okay? He just stops the battle. He says, listen, let me step out of this battle. It's just too much. kind of getting overwhelmed here. And he doesn't want to get reversed and be completely overwhelmed. He wants to be upright and say, listen, I need to take a minute. And then I'll come back when I'm ready. Okay? All right, my people, that's the deal here. Let's move on. All right? Let's look at the last pile. We go in depth in these readings, my people. We go in depth. You know, we really channel, okay? The last set, dice number 4. The Sun. What's going on with you? The 4th pile. The 8 of Cups. The Magician. And the Fool. Wow, nice. Okay, so for this pile, I definitely see you that chose this pile. I see, first of all, I see your gift making room for you. Okay? Your gift makes room for you. You're literally going to be using your gift this year, and you're going to be using it in a very strong way, and you're going to be free to use it. So wherever you're going in life, your gift will make room for you. Wherever you work, your gift will make room for you. I also see you going to the top, like, oh my goodness. Okay, those of you, oh my goodness. Okay, pile 4, you're getting ready to give up everything. You will give up everything. You will give up your house. You give up your house, your car. You'll quit your job. You will pack a backpack just like the Fool and just be a nomad. Like literally, you will be a nomad. You don't care. Freedom is your middle name. You're footloose and fancy free. Happiness is all you're seeking this year. You want happiness. You want it. You need it. You thrive off of it. There's no other way for you in life but to be happy. You refuse to compromise that. I see you quitting the 8 of Cups. I don't know why I keep getting your job. I don't know why. Okay, let's get a card. I see you quitting your job. You're quitting your job. The King of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, you held on to something for dear life. It was your security. So 4 of Pentacles is you held on to something, probably money, something that was giving you money, 4 of Pentacles, and you held on to it for security. You had a security blanket and you feared letting it go. You're letting it go. You're not afraid. This is the year that you will release 4 cups for you. Yep. You are going to walk away what doesn't serve you. You're going to be very happy with the choices you make this year. You're going to be very happy. If it doesn't serve you, you're not interested. Also, what I'm picking up for you, Power 4, is that I'm telling you now, you're quitting your job. Like, you're quitting. I don't even know if you have anything else lined up. I'll pull some more cards. I see you working for the Magician and the Fool. You're going to be working independently. You're actually going to take the leap of faith and work independently here. Because if you look at the Magician, if you look at him, he's got a fish eating a fish, eating a fish, eating a fish, eating a fish. Okay? All right? So that tells us that with the fish eating a fish, eating a fish, eating a fish, right? That definitely tells me that you know how to make $1 out of 15 cents. You've got a plan. You've got gifts and talents, and you've got a business know-how. You're going to take a leap of faith like no other. You are dropping everything, and you're going to cover your eyes, and you're going to say, 1, 2, 3, jump. So you're going to count, you're going to cover your eyes, you're going to count to 3, and you're going to jump. You're just doing it. You're just taking the leap. You're like, this could be the worst thing that happens to me, or this could be the best thing that happens, and you're happy to do it. This is positive. You feel very good about this. You are like, yes, this is it. This is my year. Like, you are feeling 2024 like no one else. You're like, this is my time. I'm taking that leap. I also see some of you taking a bunch. When I tell you you're taking a lot of time off work, like you're never going to be there. You are downsizing. You're getting rid of everything. Oh, there's the cards. Let's get them. You're getting rid of everything. Two cards fail. And we're gonna take them. You're getting rid of everything. You have lost interest in the matrix and life. You lost interest in Four of Cups. Anything that has to do with the mainstay, status quo. It isn't who you are. And I see that your happiness depends on what you can let go of, Eight of Cups. So the Sun card says what makes you happy is freedom, openness, happiness, being able to explore and travel. So you really do want to travel. You want to see things that you've never seen, meet people that you've never met, eat food you've never eaten. Like, you are ready to take huge, huge, huge chances. I see, wow, the King of Swords reversed. Woo! So here's the King of Swords. And it's coming out reversed for you. So that lets me know that you, oh my goodness, I'm going to move. Actually, I'm going to leave that there because I want these here for a reason. And then another card that came out. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. We have got two cards that came out. Oh my goodness. We have, these are reversed. The Justice card reverse and the Prince of Wands reverse. And here's how I'm going to put them, because this is how I'm feeling them. So with the Justice card reverse, I absolutely feel like you feel like you've just been, you've never really got to do what you wanted. You feel very cheated out of life. You feel like something's cheating you, either time, life, work. Something's been cheating you out of your time. You feel like you're just not doing, you really do feel like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing in life. You're like, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, it brings in money, it pays the bills, but you are like really certain that this is not what you want in your life. Whatever you're doing, you are very much ready to walk away from it, and you will walk away from it. You're going to walk away from it, take a leap of faith, open your business. Some of you, it's going to be online. You're absolutely going to open up, you're going to open up some type of channel. I want everybody to listen. If you're getting ready to open up a channel, whatever you're about to do, Power 4, you're going to have thousands of subscribers the first year. Like the first year, your subscribers are just going to boom. It's going to go crazy. So whatever you're about to do, it's going to shock you like, oh my God, you're going to be overwhelmed. Like you're literally going to have, so if you open your channel today, if you open it today, which is January the 10th, you literally are going to have like 5,000 subscribers, I would say, by the end of February. I would say by the summertime, you're going to have 10,000 subscribers. And then by the end of 2024, by the end of the year, you are literally looking at like, oh my God, you're going to be pushing like 24,000. It's going to keep climbing. You're going to be pushing 50,000 subscribers. Like your subscribers are going to grow so fast. And because whatever it is that you have, you're good at it. You're talented. It's interesting. You're funny. You're funny. You're goofy. You like to joke around. Whatever you do, you like to do it. And I think it's going to come off very, very well. I see it with the Princess of Wands. She is straight petty. She takes chances that she shouldn't take. The Princess of Wands can be what people consider non-communication. It can. King of Swords reverse also can be cutting someone off. So I got to tell you, a couple things that I'm seeing for you here, Power 4. You have the Four of Cups. You have the King, Justice reverse, Four of Cups, King of Swords reverse, Princess of Wands. When I tell you that you're cutting folk off in the worst way, like when I tell you, you take no prisoners, like Power 3. No, Power 3 had the Queen of Swords upright. She's considerate, okay? She's decent, at least, and she's considerate. She wasn't reversed. This year, you guys are like, let me tell you what you guys are going to do. You guys are straight out rotten. You're going to change your number. Like the King of Swords reversed, you just don't hear from him again. He cuts you off and he's gone. He removes you from his Facebook page. He unfriends you, blocks you, changes his number, and moves away. You have no clue where that joker's at. Like, you are getting ready to ghost some folks. Like when I tell you, you're dropping everything, and if it doesn't serve you, you are out. This is your year to do the thing. When I tell you, you're going to quit that job with the quickness, and you're going to be freaking, the Sun card in the Eight of Cups tells me your whole spirit is going to lift. Like when you quit your job, and make sure this is for you. We're going to pull a few more cards, okay? When you quit your job, you're going to quit, and you're going to feel like a load has been lifted off your chest. You're going to feel like someone took a load of bricks off of your chest. Like you're going to feel like, okay, someone took a load of bricks. Let me move this off of here. Anyway, okay. You're going to feel like someone took a load of bricks and picked them up off of your chest. And you're going to feel a weight lift off of you like never before. The sun card said, you're going to feel a weight be lifted off of you. And it's going to feel like a ton of bricks just dropped onto the ground. You're gonna breathe for the first time. You're gonna see nature in the world around you through your real lenses for the first time. You're gonna see life around you for the first time. And I keep hearing the magician say, you're gonna know yourself. Powerful. For the first time, you're really gonna know you. Because the Fool says you're gonna have the freedom to do that. You're not letting anything hold you back. If you owe anybody, you're the gingerbread man. Catch you when you can. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Powerful. Listen, powerful. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Anybody that you owe anything to, anybody that is dependent on you, and if it's your children, I always say you don't drop your children to run off and live your life. You don't drop your children or run off and join the circus. Did you guys hear that? If you have children, you raise them and then you go on. Trust me, I've raised my children. They're all grown. Then you go on with your business. Are y'all getting that? Right? The universe, there's a time and a plan for everything. You don't get blessed when you just dump people that need you like that, babies, and run off. You don't do that, okay? Unless you have someone very responsible that's going to take care of them for you, okay? Otherwise, I see you dropping everything. I'm trying to tell y'all going to take a leap of faith. So I can't take this job one more day. It is making me sick. I hate, like, you're cutting everything off with the quickness, without notice. You're not giving a 2-week note. King of Swords reverse, Prince of Wands reverse. You're not, Justice card reverse. You're not giving a 2-week notice. Power 4, you won't even give a 2-week notice. You're just going to quit that day. Something in your body, in your spirit is going to say, I got to go. I got to go. You're so sick of being the injustices, the injustice, justice reverse on your job. You're tired of seeing all the unfairness around you happen. You're sick of being worked to death while others just sit and eat chips and watch, videos. You're done. I'm done with this shit. And I'm telling you, I see with the 4 of Cups, you have lost interest in life as it is. You're not doing it. You are cutting people off with the quickness. You're cutting things out of your life that don't belong. You're showing no mercy. I'm telling you, if you owe somebody, you're like, I'll pay you later. Right now, I got to go. Some of you, you're breaking your lease. If you have an apartment, I see you, Power 4, literally breaking your lease. Like a lot of you are like, I only got a month or 2 left. I'm just going to vacate. Like some of you, I'm trying to tell you, you're not giving any notice here. You're not. You're the 4 of Cups and the King of Swords reverse. That's not giving notice. You see what I mean? You're not giving notice. I know you're not, Justice reverse. Princess of Wands reverse. You're not talking. You're not giving any notice. You're just leaving. So I'm going to tell you that 8 of Cups energy with the Sun card says you're going to feel so good when you leave. Your gifts and talents are making room for you, and freedom is your middle name. You refuse to continue on with life as it is. You got to be free. You must be free. You must be within the elements in the earth. You must, even if you got to take a backpack and hike around the world, you'll do it. Some of you are like, look, I don't know how much I'm going to get off of my channel, but I'll live off of it. I'll find a way to live off of it. Like, seriously. Okay, my viewers? Oh, that's good. You will find a way to live off of what little you get. But what you refuse to do is live in this negative, Justice card reverse. I keep hearing the word negative environment, where things are out of balance and things aren't fair. Everybody's not getting fair treatment, Justice reverse. You're sick of it. 4 of Cups says, I'm tired of this. You have no interest. If you're at work right now, you're like, oh, God, you're not interested in what you're doing, Power 4. You're so sick of that job. You're so sick of people that's around you. You're tired of all of it. And I'm telling you, the King of Swords reverses, you're starting to get disgruntled. Like you're literally starting to get disgruntled. I'm telling you, you're already emotionally 8 of Cups is you already quit. Emotionally, you've already quiet quit. Emotionally, Eight of Cups, you already gone. Most of you, if you're watching this, you have already gone. You've emotionally quit your job. You've checked out long time. Some of you, you checked out of this job years ago. Okay? You've been checked out. Let's get some other cards. So I see you leaving. I see your, the Magician says, you'll figure it out. The Magician says, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'm talented. I'm smart. I'm gifted. I have skills, and I'm going to build upon them. You will build upon them. Okay? And the Fool says, we're going to start from the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. We'll start from scratch, says the Fool. We'll start from the beginning, and we'll work our way up. Okay? But you are tired of everything. Two of Cups. We'll leave it right there for a minute. Something's going to resonate with you, says the Two of Cups. Something's going to click. Something's going to be, let's look at this card. This card is very sensual, actually. Okay? Very sensual. Something is going to click within your spirit. It's going to click. Okay? Something's going to resonate. Something's going to snap. And the Two of Cups means there's something that resonates with you. Something, I keep hearing the Two of Cups say something agrees with you or someone. There's an agreement here. And Two of Cups, I see two things. It's like you and your spirit. Like Two of Cups is your spirit agrees with you. Your spirit agrees with you. There's an agreement, a connection here. Okay? Something agrees with you. And it says, yes, there's something that you're perfect for. And you need to be looking for that. And also the Two of Cups tells me some of you, you're either like, you're looking for the perfect thing in life. You don't want to do anything unless it's perfect for you. Like you're looking for you are looking for the perfect job. You're looking for the perfect relationship. You're looking for the perfect whatever it is, you're looking for it. And you'll know it. The Fool says, I want to be detached. I don't want anything holding me back. And the Magician says, I'll know it when I see it. I'll figure it out, says the Magician. I will figure it out. Okay? But I'm sick of being out of balance. Sick of being bored, Four of Cups. I'm cutting all this off, King of Swords reverse, without warning. And the Princess of Wands reverses, you will not see me again. Y'all didn't get that. Y'all ain't coming back. Princess of Wands reverse means that I'm not coming back. Y'all didn't hear that. That means I'm not coming back. And when I go, I'm not coming back. How do you know? Because if you don't give a 2-week notice, you're no rehire. Did y'all get that? You ain't coming back anyway. So you guys are going to break this in a way that you can never come back. It's a job, and you won't give any notice. That way, they won't even let you come back. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Nine of Pentacles, that's independence. Nine of Pentacles, entrepreneurship. Nine of Pentacles, abundance. Nine of Pentacles, working for yourself, working on your own, finding a way to make money on your own without like a 9 to 5. One more card. Queen of Wands, very nice. You're ready. You're totally ready. You have the energy. You're very ready. Okay? You are. King of Wands is reversed. Oh, yeah. You're not putting any energy into this life anymore. So this pile, what are you going to do? What is your next move? You're quitting. You're walking away from what doesn't serve you. You're thinking very heavily about your happiness. You're thinking about the positive, you are thinking about the positive aspects of life. You're thinking about the things in life that are good, that make you smile, the things that make you shine as a person. I keep hearing the sun card say, shine on, shine on. I think there's a song. I think it's a rock and roll song. It's an old song. Shine on, shine on. So you just want to shine. Something about you you shine bright. I also heard the sun card say shine bright like a diamond, like the song Rihanna sings. You just want to shine. You want to shine from the inside out. You don't want to be stuck in this miserable matrix where you're bored and frustrated. King of Swords reverse. And you hate everybody. King of Swords reverse, everybody's suspect. I hate everybody. I hate all y'all. And I'm telling you, the Princess of Wands reverse, you're not coming back. Also, some of you, I see you leaving the state. I'm going to get one more card. You're actually leaving the state. I do like the Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Some of you, you're going to find your soulmate this way. You will find your life partner. You will find your soulmate. When you get on this journey, not the one you on now, but when you break out of this cycle, this matrix, and you completely change your life, you're going to find your soulmate. That's the card. It's jumping. Nine of Swords. Some of you are scared. So there's a few of you are scared to death. You're like, oh my God, I can't do this. I can't do this. Yes, you can, Empress. There's the Empress. Yes, you can. There's abundance waiting on you. The Empress said everything that you want is on the other side. Y'all didn't hear that. Let me repeat it. The Empress said everything that you want is on the other side of this. Everything you want, it's in you. Look at the Magician and the Sun. It's in you. You're ready. You are ready to walk away. You're just afraid. Some of you are just a little bit afraid. But see, the Queen of Wands is ready, even though she's afraid. Because see, with the Queen of Wands, she's going to do it afraid. She's going to do it afraid. She's going to do it even though she's scared. She's going to do it anyway. Like I said about the other one. I think it was the second or third pile. Cover your eyes. She's going to count to 3 and say 1, 2, 3. The fool jump. She has no idea where she's going to land. She's not 100% sure where she's going to land. She says, I got to go somewhere else. It just can't be here. She said, I got to go somewhere else. I can't be here no more. If this is a relationship, guess what? You're done with it. Power forward, you're done with it. You said, I can't be in this anymore. I'm focusing on my happiness. I feel like some of you cutting off somebody that's been cheating on you. So if someone's been cheating on you, if they've been cheating on you, lying to you, guess what? You already left them in your spirit, power forward. You already left this person in your spirit. What is your next move? What are you going to do? You're going to leave. You're cutting out what doesn't serve you. But you're going to find what does. I see you going on a journey too. You're going to journey. I need one more card for you. I don't know why. I don't know. One more. We're almost done actually. You're going on some type of journey. You're journeying. You're being pulled away from this environment. It's our spirit is trying to tell you to leave this environment. Okay. Leave it. Go away. Pack your stuff and move. Something keeps telling you to move away. And some of you have been making excuses not to go. But your happiness, Sun card, is elsewhere, 8 of Cups. Y'all didn't get that. Okay? Your happiness isn't here. It's somewhere else. And some of you, your happiness, 2 of Cups, Queen of Wands, is with someone else. Your happiness is not with this 4 of Cups, King of Swords. Some of you, you've been with a person that hasn't showed you any interest in a long time. And been cheating on you and lying to you. But you're putting up with it. Princess of Wands reversed. They don't even talk to you. It's like you don't go out. They don't take you out. They don't do anything with you, okay? You don't even have the same friends. You don't even socialize. That relationship is dying. And you will find, look at this. What did I tell you? 2 of Wands is what? My life path card. 2 of Wands is what? Your soulmate. I told you get ready to find your soulmate. I told you. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. It's going to be time well spent. Okay, so we're done here. Yep, we're done here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We just used one deck, and I love the energy of it. But last pile, you're done. You're leaving your relationship. You're leaving your job. You're leaving your home. You're leaving your old lifestyle. You're going in search of your soulmate. 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands, you will find them this year. You're going to start your own business. You will be successful. You will. It's going to be tough, 5 of Wands. With the 3 of Pentacles, it's going to work out perfectly in the end. I promise you. It's going to be, I'm telling you. If you are willing to let go of what doesn't serve you and who doesn't serve you, last pile, if you can just gain the strength to let go of what doesn't serve you and who doesn't love you and who doesn't see what they got in you, you will find who does. You'll find your soulmate. You'll find the true love. Because it's there, but they're looking for you. They need you to let go of this, which isn't working, so they can find you. But as long as you're where you're not supposed to be and you don't leave 8 of Cups, they can't find you, okay? They can't find you. The love of your life will never find you because you're wasting time trying to wait for somebody else to love you. And they're not giving you a lick of attention. Someone's taking you totally for granted. So I see you, power forward, you're leaving everything behind. Everything, okay? Any last words? Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Three of Wands. Long distance communication. Three of Wands. Planning. Enterprises. Three of Wands. You are making long-term goals to move to a different place. And you will do it. I told you, you're going to leave. You got to leave. Because what you want, here's a boat, and here's a boat. Told you. What you want isn't here. The reading said what you want, it's not here, pile 4, it's not here. It's elsewhere. Okay? But you got to be bold enough to leave and go get it. I'm your host, Super T Reader. I'm actually going to get a Be Happy card. Okay. Let's get a Be Happy card. Dust on them because I haven't used them in a while. Time to go, pile 4. Time to go. Let's get some light. It's getting dark. Here's one that has not been opened. Let's find out. Listen to what it says. Go out there and do something remarkable. Oh, Wendy Wasserstein. Go out there and do something remarkable. This is exactly what this reading just told you. I told you, pile 4, go do something remarkable. The magician does something absolutely remarkable. Love, light, peace, blessings, and strength. Take care.